What if DJI is quietly preparing a next-generation FPV drone and a pocket-sized travel drone that could completely reset expectations for speed, image quality, and ease of use? Because recent leaks and rumors suggest the upcoming Avata 3 and Neo 2 might be the most ambitious upgrades DJI has attempted in years, blending pro-level camera hardware, smarter flight systems, and refined industrial design into platforms that feel less like toys and more like serious creative tools. With the Avata 3 rumored to feature a 1-inch CMOS sensor capable of high frame rate 4K video, dramatically improved low-light performance, wider dynamic range, smoother slow motion, and cleaner color science that could finally make FPV footage usable straight out of camera with minimal post-production, while also pushing insane performance numbers like a potential top speed near 140 km per hour, a redesigned rear-mounted battery that shifts the center of gravity for more stable aggressive maneuvers, 4-blade propellers for extra thrust and precision control, and flight times rumored to stretch into the 23 to 25-minute range under ideal conditions. A massive leap for a ready-to-fly FPV drone that still prioritizes accessibility, immersive goggles support, and cinematic stabilization, especially when paired with a next-general digital transmission system that promises lower latency, longer range, and fewer signal dropouts during high-speed runs or complex tracking shots, all of which positions the Avata 3 not as a minor refresh but as a statement product aimed at filmmakers, content creators, and FPV pilots who want custom-build performance without the headaches of tuning, soldering, and constant repairs. And when you look closely at leaked design details such as a cleaner airframe, more compact camera housing, removal of bright accent bumpers, refined cooling vents, and subtle structural reinforcements, it becomes clear that DJI may be optimizing this drone for professional reliability as much as raw excitement, especially if rumored improvements like enhanced rock-steady stabilization, smarter active track, omnidirectional obstacle sensing, quicker file transfers, and deeper app integration actually make it into the final release, because that combination would allow creators to capture fast-moving action sequences, chase shots, and dynamic environments with confidence instead of fear. Yet beyond pure specs, there's also a bigger conversation happening around availability, regulations, supply chains, and global trade uncertainty that could influence where and when this drone launches, how easy it is to buy, and whether some regions may face delays or import hurdles, making it smart for buyers to weigh whether they truly need the latest FPV platform immediately or if waiting for official announcements and real-world reviews is the safer move. And at the same time, DJI appears to be working on something equally intriguing at the opposite end of the size spectrum with the Neo 2, a compact, palm-launchable drone designed for travel, beginners, and everyday creators who want convenience without sacrificing modern image quality, with leaks suggesting it retains a sub-250-gram weight for easier travel and lighter regulations while upgrading build quality, strengthening prop guards with layered protection, improving motors for better wind resistance, and refining controller ergonomics for more reliable connections and fewer dropouts, all while potentially introducing multi-directional obstacle sensing that could dramatically reduce crashes in tight environments. But the most exciting rumors revolve around the camera, as whispers point to a much larger sensor than the original Neo, possibly around a 1/1.3-inch type, enabling 4K at 60 frames per second, improved dynamic range, cleaner shadows, better highlight retention, and footage that actually holds up when color graded, especially if DJI includes HDR modes, log profiles, or even limited RAW support, which would instantly elevate the Neo 2 from a casual selfie drone to a genuinely capable compact aerial camera for social media, vlogs, travel videos, and lightweight commercial work. And when you factor in rumored flight times approaching 20 to 25 minutes, smarter AI subject tracking that can maintain lock even when a subject briefly passes behind obstacles, lower latency transmission protocols, and expanded accessory bundles with extra batteries, faster chargers, ND filters, and compact charging cases, the Neo 2 starts to look like a serious challenger in the ultra-portable drone category, especially at rumored price points ranging from the low 200s for a base kit up to around $400 for a fully loaded bundle. which puts it directly in competition with slightly larger mini drones that prioritize sensor size over portability, forcing creators to decide whether absolute image quality or effortless carry anywhere convenience matters more for their workflow. And taken together, these leaks paint a picture of a company aiming to dominate both ends of the drone spectrum, from adrenaline-fueled FPV performance to pocket-friendly travel filmmaking, raising the question of whether the Avata 3 will become the FPV camera drone people reference for years, and whether the Neo 2 could finally eliminate the feeling that small drones are always a compromise. So the real decision for buyers is whether these rumored upgrades align with their shooting style, whether it's high-speed cinematic action, immersive first-person flying, lightweight travel content, or beginner-friendly aerial shots. Because if even half of these specs are accurate, both drones could redefine their categories and set new benchmarks for speed, stabilization, camera performance, intelligent tracking, and creative freedom in 2026 and beyond.